Welcome back to Grim Survival. It is still Tuesday. Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? No, it's not Tuesday. It's the second. It's the 2nd of October. It's not Tuesday. It's Friday. I think. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. I'm having one of those days. Completely out of coffee. I'm like completely out of coffee. I have to go to the store and get more coffee, kind of out of coffee. It's a really bad thing to realize at the end of the day if you like morning coffee. So what will happen is tomorrow I will try to venture to the store in the morning, and on my way there I will stop and retrieve coffee from some place that says they have coffee, which I will drink part of it and then explain to myself that that isn't really coffee. All right, so I was just told by somebody that the stimulus check, they're trying to pass another thing for a stimulus check. Here's my theory on the stimulus check. You see, they've been promising to pass stimulus checks and increase unemployment and all that stuff for a long time now. But have they? No, of course we have. We've seen the first stimulus check. We haven't got the second stimulus check. So here's my idea on it and why we haven't seen it. Because it's not the right time of year yet. We're getting there. We're almost there. Now that we're in October, we're getting to the right time of year. If there's going to be a second stimulus check, look for it around the first or second week of November. Why? Because that's the holiday season. They're not going to give us a stimulus check until they're sure we're going to blow it on a bunch of junk we don't need for a holiday that, only half of us believe in. And if you're a real Christian and you follow the Bible, you know that's a pagan holiday. It really is Christmas. The cutting of trees is actually against the Bible. Decorating trees is against the Bible. Putting a pumpkin on your porch is said by natives to allow carved pumpkin. It's an invitation for bad spirits into your house. This is according to native beliefs and other aspects of belief systems like Wicca. A lot of Wicca people claim that they are Christians. I'm not going to say they are or not. I'm sure they are. But, the practices that they do, not all of them are against the Bible. So not all of them are bad. The Bible says very vague things about a lot of things. So. But this isn't a religious video. It really wasn't. This is a video because I'm having one of those days where you ever have somebody, start your day off for you in a wrong manner, or some part during your day they do something or say something that just brings you down and just aggravates you. That's what I'm having today. Somebody said something to me that aggravated me earlier today, and I've been aggravated all day long. I tried to talk to said person about it, and they didn't seem to care, which aggravated me even more. Yeah, so I'm having an aggravating day. I can't see the sunset. The sun is setting from here, but I can't see it. I live in a housing addition type of place, and there's buildings across the road, and it's blocking my sunset. If only I could move the buildings. Technically, I can drive vehicles that can move the buildings. Bad idea, though. It's not their fault they put that building there, right? Got to remember that so many people do so many things that is not their fault. They're not intentionally doing it to you. Some people are doing the things to you, though. Some people really are. Government is definitely doing things to you. My char cloth. I still have where I cut a piece of the denim. So just while I'm thinking about it, I left it in the car. Char cloth. Look at this. Can you see it? Focus on this. There we go. 73% cotton, 26% polyester, 1% spandex. That's why it charged so much. Polyester does not make good char cloth. If you want good char cloth, you need 100% cotton. Yeah, I should have read that before I used that, because I have a couple of cotton shirts that are ripped pretty badly. I like this one. I'm wearing one that has a really big rip on the arm. I save them for when I'm wearing overshirts like flannels and things like that. The particular shirt I'm wearing, you've probably seen it before. It says, being stupid is not a crime, so you are free to go. That's what my shirt says. It's a good thing being stupid is not a crime. We'd all be locked up, wouldn't we? I think our system is just doomed. But that wasn't the point of the video either. I read a lot of this stuff about Trump. I said in my last video, Mr. President, where people actually want him to die from coronavirus or COVID or whatever you call it today. That's just ridiculous. Don't wish death on people, especially if you claim to follow any type of religion. Any type of religion. It's against every religion that I know of. Just murdering people outright, unless you're like a Satanist or something like that. There are a couple of religions, I believe, that do tell you that you should off certain people, but for the most part, if you're a religious person, yeah. So many of these people that don't like him are religious people, but the vast majority of the people that don't like him are not religious people. Yeah. I am a religious person. I want to clarify a little bit my charcloth video when I said that we took our daughter's skirts and we turned her pants and turned them all into skirts. It wasn't the one thing that did it. It wasn't the coming home and touring. I mean, we didn't do it instantly that day, but we did do it a few days later. We were already getting into the more of the Pentecostal church at that time, and still are, I might add. Still claim to be Pentecostal if you want to know. And per that belief system, females should dress like females, males should dress like males. Being modest, covering yourself up is definitely the way we go with our daughters. I will not have my daughters walking around, not even in my house, looking like sluts. And that's going to be left right there. If, I don't make them conform to my religious beliefs. I do not. I don't say you're going to believe this whether you want to or not, because my oldest doesn't. But my oldest also is very well informed that she will still dress how I want her to dress while she lives in my house. So this has been done before. Every school has a dress code. Every job has a dress code. Most schools nowadays have conformed to the German Nazi regime that forced all the children to look alike, think alike, and dress alike. That came from them. The Nazis are the ones that invented school uniforms. That has now happened in most public schools, especially in Texas. Public schools in Texas, they actually have a uniformed dress code where they have to wear certain colors and certain things. Yeah, my kids were last in school in Texas, so yeah. It happened. So in my house, you are the gender that you were born with. If you were born a female, you are a female. If you want to be something other than that, you can do it after you leave my house. Those are my philosophies. Those are my rules. And if you don't like it, I don't care. You don't live in my house. And if you did, you would dress like I wanted you to also. Yeah, you would. Or you wouldn't be there. Alright, so yeah, I wasn't intending to offend feminists today, but hey, why not? I like offending feminists. They get triggered so easy. Have you ever seen these videos? I made a comment on Facebook. I was on Facebook to post a video, and I had seen that somebody I know posted a comment on someone else's comment. And for some reason, I was able to see that, and I couldn't help but to make the comment. So the lady on Facebook who's made the original comment, she had very short hair. She was wearing a mask in her profile picture, and she had the look of a feminist. And she was bashing Trump. That's what she was doing. And I mentioned something about what flavor the Kool-Aid was that she was drinking. And it referred to me as a dumb, what part of the body I'm referring to. Because I asked her what kind of Kool-Aid she was drinking. Obviously, that triggered her. I think that was funny. What kind of Kool-Aid do you think she was drinking? Anybody want to guess on the flavor? Go ahead, post your guesses on what flavor of Kool-Aid she was drinking in the comment. She never did tell me. I really did want to know, but yeah, oh well. I wish I could see the sunset from here. I should go park somewhere a little closer to it, right? Just drive west until I can see it. Yeah, I don't have much today. Prepper Nurse 1 has a live stream coming up. I think it's about an hour from when I'm recording this. I'm going to go watch that and see if I can make my day better. Maybe not. It doesn't seem like he's on a very happy topic on this one. Talking about disappointment with the people and how they're wanting the president to be sick and things like that. It's very disrespectful to not only the president, but the country you live in. Whether you believe it has failed or not, it's still very disrespectful. I'm one of the believers that it has failed. It's very much doomed. But yeah, this has been my venting video. Somebody has aggravated me today, and I just can't shake the feeling. I really can't. Everything is now just irritating me. Everything. Things that aren't people's fault is irritating me. Like that buildings in front of me blocking my view of the sunset is really actually irritating me. It really is. I had thoughts of driving a semi and hooking up to the side of their house and moving it just a little bit to the left. Yeah. Not going to do it, obviously, but those are the kinds of thoughts that popped in my head. Control your own thinking, people. Ask yourself when you're thinking something retarded or stupid. Ask yourself why you're thinking that. Why? Why am I thinking this ignorant thing that I'm thinking? Why am I irritated? See, I had to ask myself that. Why? I mean, it wasn't that bad what they said. They just kind of being very dismissive, and it wasn't, anyone like closely related to me, for that matter. And yeah, all day, just because of one person. How do we let people have that kind of power over us? It's mostly people that you care about that have that kind of power, right? It's not everybody, right? Because somebody you don't care about, somebody you don't know personally, can trigger you like that. Somebody like the president, or the other guy who's trying to be the president. If you let these people irritate you that much, you need to rethink your life, not try to judge theirs. Alright, this has been Grim. We're almost to that 1,000 mark. Just a little bit farther, guys. Just a little bit farther. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. See you later.